Welcome. Do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Exclusive.
Good day, my beautiful listeners. As it is, this is Independent TV7. Headline for today says a purported investigation against Asiwaju Tinubu. APC UK threatens cult action against Arise TV and also others. And that is All Progressive Congress, United States Kingdom chapter. Threatens court action. What is court action? Being threatened by the United Kingdom chapter of the All Progressive Congress APC as a threatened court action against the Arise TV and other media houses that aired a piece of fake news about the presidential candidate of the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, where it was alleged that the Asiwaju Tinubu is under investigation of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for a fraud committed in the United States some years ago. Okay, fraud committed, I don't know. But my own narrative is that if fraud was committed and it was recorded and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu accepted that truly he was into drugs trafficking and money laundering, and that is a crime, and he forfeited $460,000 as of 1993. Compared to date, that's a huge amount of money, $460,000. Till now in the United States, there's still a laundry. If you want to launder money, you can come to Nigeria and launder, but not in United States, not in a developed country as United States or United Kingdom. Well, to continue, this was contained in a statement made available to the press in the late hour of Saturday by the chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC) UK United Kingdom Presidential Candidate and Campaign Committee, Barrister J.K. Adebola. In the statement, Adebola filmed at Arise TV and other media houses regarding the allegation of drug abuse and the business by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress (APC), saying that this did not only leave Arise TV with faces on its face, but smacks of recklessness and journalistic rascality of human gods proportion. Wow, that's a big English. Well, it is inconceivably and that a news agency like Arise TV would air such a baseless and errant fake news without as much as basic due diligence being deployed to ascertain the veracity of a story that carries with it the propensity of maligning the character and the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, with all this inconceivable news or thereabout that this United Kingdom based All Progressive Congress chairman or representative is, in his opinion, telling us what he believes couldn't have been aired on Arise TV. Arise TV is a TV channel or station that can, introduce whatever or interrogate anybody for whatever reason. So if you cannot defend yourself, you cannot defend yourself. So as per what the allegation was and the allegation is still now till date, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed has not, debunked the news, has not said he is not the one that was laundering money, or he was not guilty. Rather, he is guilty about the charges. For him to have left $460,000 and forfeited to the United States, it simply means anybody siding or trying to boycott and paint it as black as it was white is trying to play smartness and play greed in this, because the 2023 presidential election is fast approaching and everybody is trying to get their own crunches from the dining table, which is, if after Bola Ahmed Tinubu becomes the president of Nigeria eventually, yeah, they have what it takes to gain in All Progressive Congress. But as it is, Nigerians are not bothered about anybody supporting Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If God says he's the one that is going to rule, fine, that is what it is. Well, according to the story, which says that it is inconceivably that a news agency like Arise TV would air such baseless and errant fake news without as much as basic due diligence being deployed to ascertain the veracity of a story that carries with it the propensity of maligning the character and a person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This insensate character assassination of our presidential candidate ever since he threw his heart into the ring to contest for the presidency of Nigeria is taking on another dangerous dimension and needs to be nabbed in the board, and also the All Progressive Congress United Kingdom chapter. I therefore call on the appropriate authorities saddled with the responsibility of ensuring sanity and decorum in news and dissemination to stand up and do the needful now to avoid choreographed concerted efforts by a section of the news media to also cause a conflagration. Wow, this man is speaking too much grammar. Well, conflagration and set our nascent democracy on fire in their bid to stop Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his quest to becoming our next president. Well, without mincing word, without overboard, I will say from this man's speech there is sentiment in it. If this is justice for one, it's justice for all. That is what it is. It is then a man with God is majority. Now Tinubu, in his own antecedent, we know his story. We know how he became the governor of Lagos State. We know all his antecedent. Everybody knows that he is the number one landlord in Lagos. He is the sole proprietor of any property in Lagos as it is. Now, becoming a governor is another case. You understand? Fraud, laundry, crime is another thing. Now, if Asiwaju himself has said he's the oracle, he's the Jagaban, and he's all and all, he's a kingmaker, because Yoruba would always say that Afobajo Kinjoba. Now he wants to venture into politics, or rather, he has been into politics, but he wants to be democratically, elected and be a member of the government so he can rule. But in other words, I don't think he's his submission holds water, or what he wants to do is the right thing, because if a kingmaker do not become king, and how come Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to become king? That is, I don't know how possible that can be. And then, if in essence that what you have cooked for a longer time, and you think it has been covered, God will now tell you everybody needs to be on equilibrium. You understand? And the situation of Nigeria as it is now does not permit, mouth makers, does not permit sentiments, does not permit greed. Because if democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people, so people are the people. You understand? Be you old, young, tall, short, fat, slim, does not matter. Justice for one, justice for all. And in a nutshell, I've seen 3 decades in Nigeria now. As it is, when we were younger, they said we were the leaders of tomorrow. Now, the leaders that were telling us were the leaders of tomorrow, as it is, tomorrow has came, the next tomorrow has came. Now is 30. Then over 30 years, I've seen the life, and I've been hearing that we were the leaders of tomorrow. Those that told us that we were the leaders are still the leaders. So where is that narrative coming from? Okay, an old man will still use stick or walking stick, crutches to be leading off. Let's say a man with one eye cannot govern, men with 2 eyes. Is impossible. But notwithstanding, everybody have their own narrative and opinion to themselves. But if your submission does not hold water, that should be by the wayside. Now, we also call on the security agencies to keep a close watch on the fake news and merchants, and ensure that they are brought to book before they set the country on fire. Well, Arise TV, Channels TV, we have a Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, who are the regulators. They should be the one to do that, and not lamenting, because I believe this is a lamentation. If you want to do the needful, you are supposed to do the needful, not telling us, or telling the viewers, telling telling Nigerians. There are authorities that needs to do that. So if they cannot cop that, that means we individual will just be looking. There are no more fake news anywhere, because I stand to be corrected. So many news that goes on social media are not fake. It was said then that yes, bloggers, TV stations, they usually carry out fake news. Now, if Tinubu was not interviewed on Arise TV, how would they get the news? So that's what it is. Well, he said, we stand solidly behind and on the mandate of the Tinubu Shetima ticket, and will continue to campaign until victory is attained at the polls in 2023. Well, Adebola therefore said that these media houses should prepare to meet them in court if necessary actions were not taken. Among his requests is a formal apology to the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Progressive APC, and the Nigerians in general. It would have been better. Let me even quickly divert our mind. Adebola is now giving a threat that therefore said that these media houses should prepare to meet them in court. Wow, that would be an interesting story. Now, the Tinubu that has not become president is going to court to do what? You understand? That means if he becomes the president, that means everybody will be invited to the court and things will unfold. So it's just a pure narrative. So if he's saying that they should meet them in court, wow, you should know that person will never become president. People are telling them to go to court. That means if he now becomes the president, everybody will be held ransom. Wow. Just because there is no time and time will not permit us to go further. Well, it is where I'm going to draw the curtain now. I'd like you to share your views in the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.